Clairaudience is the psychic ability that allows you to gain intuitive information through the hearing sense. It's not necessarily always hearing with your physical ears. If you've ever heard a ringing in your ears, whispers, unexplainable voices, or even received verbal messages in your mind, then you're most likely clairaudient. Everyone is clairaudient, in my opinion, just to varying degrees, and anybody can develop this ability if that's something that they would like. Some people can feel or know what's on someone's mind or what their intention is. People with clairsentience will hear it, which again, not necessarily means that they're going to hear it with their ears. These people can receive messages from loved ones, spirit guides, ghosts, etc. through more verbal messages. They might be told things in different languages, and this can be like visually shown with words or through hearing. These people typically have a very strong connection to their higher self and can hear their ego differently. It's easier for these people to decipher between their ego and their intuition. These people make excellent channelers for all the reasons I just mentioned. If someone's asked me for advice that I don't really know what to say, I'll ask my higher self, help me, what do I say? And it might take a second, but most of the time I surprise myself sometimes, and I genuinely don't even know where the words that are coming out of my mouth come from. If you've ever had an epiphany, or what I sometimes call a download, that's your clairaudience in action. This is definitely one of the most isolating and least talked about clairs or psychic abilities. Unfortunately, because hearing things can be associated with schizophrenia, so these people tend to keep it to themselves. About a year ago, I was on the phone with one of my girlfriends, home alone with my baby, and I heard my dad, who's not with us, walk out of my son's room and into the kitchen and say my name, and then he said something that I needed to hear in that moment. I was so freaked out. I literally immediately started crying, ran out of the house, asked my friend, can you hear that? And anyways, I went back in the house, and then it happened all over again. Anyways, that's another video for another time. Even though I've had clairaudience experiences, I don't really consider this one of my dominant traits. My more dominant psychic ability is clairsentience and clairvoyance, where I see things and I feel things very deeply. Even when I receive messages, I more feel them and see them. I am so curious. Are you clairaudient? I would love to hear you share some of your experiences in the comments below. I genuinely love reading them and replying to them. Like, comment, and follow along for more psychic story times, intuitive tips and tricks, and psychic insights. I cannot wait to talk to you again soon.